Think about the last handful of messages that landed in your business inbox. I would bet good money that most of them were questions you have answered 100 times already. What are your opening hours? Do you ship to my area? How much does it cost? What is your return policy? Every one of those is a customer raising their hand, ready to buy, and every one of them is waiting on you to stop what you are doing and type out an answer you have typed out 100 times before. Today, I want to show you how to stop being the bottleneck. Not by ignoring those questions and not by hiring someone to sit on live chat all day, but by using AI to turn the questions you already get into instant, consistent answers you can hand the customer in seconds. One honest note before we start: this is practical education, not a hands-off robot that talks to your customers for you. The AI drafts the answers from your real information, but you review them before a single customer ever sees one. Keep that in mind and this becomes genuinely useful. The same questions daily. Let us start with where most owners are stuck and call it level 0. At level 0, every customer question is a fresh interruption. The same 5 or 10 questions come in over email, over the phone, and through your social messages, and each time you drop what you are doing and answer them one by one, from scratch. Some days you are quick, other days you are busy, the message sits unread for hours, and by the time you reply, the customer has already bought from someone who answered faster. The other version of level 0 is just as common. You paste a customer question into a general AI, and it hands back an answer that sounds confident, but has nothing to do with your actual prices, your actual policy, or your actual hours. So you either burn time answering the same things forever, or you risk sending a customer something that is simply wrong. Neither one is a system, and both of them quietly cost you money. One place for every answer. Level 1 fixes this with one simple shift. Instead of treating every question as a one-off, you gather your real answers once in one place, and you let the AI work from that. Think of it as giving the assistant a reference sheet for your business, the true answer to every common question, written the way you would actually say it. Once the AI has that, it stops guessing. When a question comes in, it is not inventing an answer out of thin air, it is pulling from the facts you gave it and shaping them into a clear, friendly reply. Here is the part that makes this powerful. The same set of answers can serve you everywhere. It can draft replies to emails. It can write the frequently asked questions section on your website. It can give you the text for an auto reply on your social pages, all from the same source of truth. You do the thinking once, and the system reuses it again and again. Gather your real answers. So where do these answers come from? The good news is you already have them. They are just scattered. They are in the emails you have already sent. They are in your head. They are in the Notes app on your phone. They are in that document you half wrote once and never finished. The job here is simply to collect them in one spot. Sit down for 20 minutes and write out the 10 or 15 questions you get asked most often, and next to each one, their honest current answer. Your hours, your prices, or at least how your pricing works, your delivery areas and times, your return and refund policy. What makes you different from the shop down the road? This list is your foundation, and the more real detail you put into it, the better every answer the AI produces will be. You are not asking the machine to somehow know your business. You are telling it once, so it can repeat you accurately. The repeatable workflow. Now let me give you the actual workflow, because this is the part you can copy. It is 5 steps, and once you have set it up, it runs fast every single time. Step 1. Gather your questions and true answers into one document, the way we just described. Step 2. Hand that document to the AI and tell it, in plain words, that this is the source of truth for your business and it should only answer from what is written in there. Step 3. Give it a real customer question and ask it to draft a reply in a warm, plain tone. Step 4. And this is the step people skip. You read the draft, you check that the facts match, you fix anything that sounds off, and only then do you send it or publish it. Step 5. When your prices or policies change, you update the one document and every future answer updates along with it. Gather, load, draft, review, and keep it current. That is the whole loop. A bakery answers faster. Let me make that concrete with a made-up example. Picture a small neighborhood bakery and call the owner Marcus. Marcus is not a real person, just a stand-in for a lot of owners I speak to. Marcus gets the same handful of questions all day long. Do you have anything gluten-free? Can I order a custom cake? And how much notice do you need? Do you deliver and where to? What time do the fresh loaves come out? He used to answer each one by hand between serving customers, and half the time the message sat unread until closing. So one quiet afternoon he wrote all of it down. every common question and his real answer into one simple document. He handed it to the AI and told it to answer only from that sheet. Now, when a message comes in, he asks the assistant to draft the reply, reads it in a few seconds, tweaks a word if he needs to, and sends it. A job that used to eat his evenings now takes about a minute. That is level 1. Keeping your brand voice. Now the part that separates answers customers trust from answers that feel like a robot wrote them. And that is your voice. A generic AI reply is polite, smooth, and completely forgettable, and customers can feel the difference the moment they read it. So you do two things. First, before it drafts anything, you tell the assistant how you want to sound. Friendly and casual, or calm and professional, whatever actually fits your business. Give it 1 or 2 replies you have written yourself and ask it to match that tone, the length of your sentences, the words you really use. Second, you keep an eye on the small human touches. The little thank you at the end, the way you sign off, the bit of reassurance a worried customer needs to hear. Add those back if the draft strips them out. The AI gets you a clear, accurate answer in seconds. The warmth that makes a customer feel looked after is the part you keep your own hand on. Review before customers see. This next part is not optional, so I am going to say it plainly. You review every answer before a customer sees it. AI will state a price, a date, or a policy with total confidence even when it has it wrong. And unlike a private note to yourself, this reply is going straight to a paying customer. A wrong delivery time, a wrong refund promise, or a discount the AI simply invented can cost you real money and real trust in one message. So the rule is simple. Nothing the assistant writes goes out unchecked. For answers, you send one at a time. You read each draft before you hit send. For answers you publish once, like a website FAQ page, you read the whole thing carefully before it goes live, and you read it again whenever your details change. This is the difference between a helpful assistant and an expensive mistake, and honestly, it takes seconds. Never let the machine speak to your customers without you reading it first. What buys you? So what do you actually get out of this? 3 things. First, speed. Customers get an accurate answer in seconds instead of waiting hours, and the faster you reply, the more likely they are to buy from you and not from the business that left them hanging. Second, consistency. Every customer gets the same correct answer, whether it is Monday morning or late on a Friday night, whether you are the one replying or someone helping you out for the day. The answer no longer depends on your memory or your mood. Third, you get your time back. The hours you used to spend retyping the same handful of replies go straight back into actually running your business. And because it all flows from one document that you control, when something changes, you update that one place and every answer everywhere stays current. It is a small system that quietly works for you in the background. The honest limits. And because I promised no hype, here are the honest limits. This does not know anything you have not told it. If your document is thin or out of date, the answers will be thin or out of date too. So the quality still starts with you keeping it honest and current. The AI also should not be turned loose to talk to customers entirely on its own. It is a drafting tool that makes you fast, not a replacement for your judgment, and the review step is exactly why. And for anything sensitive, a complaint, a refund dispute, an upset customer, a personal situation, that is where you step in and answer as a human being. Use it for the repetitive factual questions. Keep the document current, review before you send, and it earns its place many times over. Skip those steps, and you are just automating your own mistakes at speed. Quick recap, let me pull it together. Level 0 is answering the same customer questions over and over from scratch, or letting a general AI invent answers that do not match your business. Level 1 is gathering your real questions and your true answers into one document, handing it to an AI assistant, and letting it draft fast, consistent, on-brand replies from that single source of truth. The workflow is 5 steps. Gather your questions and answers, load them into the assistant, draft a reply, review it before anything goes out, and keep the document current as things change. You always check before a customer sees it, and you always keep it sounding like you. Answer the thinking once, reuse it forever, in a fraction of the time. If answering the same questions all day has been quietly eating your time, this is the workflow that gives it back. And we made a free step-by-step course that walks you from level 0 to level 1 in plain language with no jargon and no technical background needed. It shows you how to get the AI onto your own computer and working with your real business information so you can try this properly on your own questions instead of taking my word for it. Head to aifirstasia.com/level1 and take the free course. Do it once. Turn your most common customer questions into instant answers and feel the difference for yourself. And if you want more of this, practical AI workflows built for SME owners, honest and with no hype, then subscribe. Level 1 is right there. Go take the step.